Okay, today we've got a Sega Megadrive. Pretty much working. A few issues when you put the cartridges in. Sometimes does, sometimes doesn't. Read them okay, so what I heard about, it's a really good idea. It's just to use them fine, very fine sandpaper, just to clean the contacts up in there. And hopefully I should get this reading the cartridges fine again. So I believe it's dead simple to open. One. Come out. So I mean, you can use any sandpaper, the finer the better. Really, like 1000 grit or anything like that, because you don't want to actually damage the contacts. Just remove any surface oxidization that might be there, or dirt and grime, dust, whatever's there. You can probably do it without opening the console, but I like to open them up and have a look inside. There's not a lot in these to look at anyway. Couple of screws refusing to come out. Yeah. Let's have a look. Come on, if there's any connections. Just one connection to the power light. So really we can just leave it like that. I can remove the shield, which I did last time, but it didn't really show you anything. On this occasion, all we're going to be doing is cleaning this track here. Now, I've got these, which basically you put on the end of your power drill and they spin round for sanding. Came in a variety of grit levels. This one's a super fine one, as you can see. So it's literally just cleaning the contacts up a bit. Don't have to be too aggressive. Like I said, we're not trying to damage them. There you go. You can see, hopefully, the grime that we've taken off. Hopefully without damaging the contacts. I can do this successively. I suppose we could use an alcohol wipe just to clean it up as well. That's from the other side. Hopefully you can see that. So that was one side of the track, connections, and that was the other side. I'm sure we can get to the edge too easily. Well, that's interesting. That's a big chunk of hair and fluff that was in there. definitely loads of stuff coming off. You can see another hair in there. That looks kind of like one of mine, but there you go. So we don't need to do this too much, because this particular console pretty much worked anyway. It was just a little bit temperamental. Wow, you can really see all the grime coming off. I might just try a bit of isopropyl alcohol. Not too much. On a cotton bed, which I'm going to flatten down. So we end with some pliers. Just so it fits in there a bit better. Lint free would be better, but I don't have any, so these will do. Just spread it around a little bit first, because I don't all in one place. There's not a lot we can do, because these will just break up, leave fluff everywhere. As you can see, you can't really do a lot with them. What you can do, I noticed, is I can pull the ends off. There we go. One more time with a bit of frying sandpaper. And I would say that is done. Look at all that. Nice. Looks pretty good to me. So that is it. Dead simple. I'm going to put this back together and we'll see if it works. Thanks for watching. Okay. So now it's all screwed back together, and hopefully you can see in there those lovely clean contacts ready to test for a couple of games. Good choice. We have the original power supply, which I've tested with a multimeter just to make sure that we're getting the appropriate voltage out. Before we test it now to make sure it's loaded and the cartridge is great, it needs a bit more of a clean, as you can see. I mean, I could have taken the opportunity just to wash the entire case or side it apart, but this one's not too bad, just needs more of a wipe down. And you can't beat sensitive baby wipes, perfect for the job. I'm just going to go over the whole thing, and you can see the little luster that it gives it, brings it up lovely. And then we'll use the cotton wool buds with the alcohol, get any stubborn bits off and to get into the hard to reach areas. And be careful not to get any of the important bits too wet with these, but generally they're pretty good. That was a good choice for first cleaning anyway, even if later you then take the console apart and give it a proper good wash in the shower. Right, I'll come back to see how that works after. Okay, and here's the finished result. hopefully you can see, and here, job done. That should work every time now. I also did exactly the same with the cartridge. Used a little alcohol wipe to clean them up. Ta-da! And my little fine sandpaper. And we are now good to play. Ignore the black line down telly. That's my old telly in the man shed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.